Hello, Sugar.
Wow, what a banger this song always is. I love opening the stream with that, guys. I love it. So, hello everyone, welcome to another stream on the channel. So we have another two guests for us today. So we're gonna chat a little bit about the game and everything that's happening. I've also got a chat bot now. So if you, for example, type a exclamation mark 8-ball, you can ask the 8-ball a question, or you can do exclamation mark quote and you'll get a random Messi quote in the chat. So yeah, it's a little bit of a fun thing that I'm trying out. So yeah, give it a go. And yeah, let's bring on my guest for today. Hello, people. Say hello to this. Say hello to the stream.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Cool. So we've got here on my, hang on, this side, we've got Rahul, and then in the bottom, he's not feeling the best today, so he's just on voice only, but we've got my man Rash here at the bottom. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. So the first question is a little bit for you to introduce yourself and I mean, a little bit about your Twitter maybe, and then your first memory of football. So I'm going to go with Rahul first. Go for it, mate.
Right. Thanks a lot for your introduction, Marcel. I'm Rahul, 30 years old, and I'm from India. And I've been in Twitter for quite a lot of time now, but with a less number of followers, I guess, compared to Marcel. But I believe that once I believe that Marcel and myself started off together. His rise has been exponential because comparatively, he's been really good, and I'm really happy that where Marcel is, and I'm really glad to be on the show. And thank you for the invite, and looking forward to the conversation today. So my early memory of football, if you ask me, it would be around 2002, right? The World Cup, the most infamous hairstyle of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
That really exactly. So that really made me turn, because as you know, cricket in India has been the one-stop sport. We like a horse tied to the eyes. We just focus on cricket, but that really made me change directions to football, and a lot of footballers since then I've been following. My earliest the guy who pushed me to go ahead with football would be Ronaldinho. Uh, his skills, and the way he looks, and his style on the pitch, the charisma he brings to the pitch, and yeah, that really made me get into football.
Yeah, I can imagine Ronaldinho, man. What a player he was. So Rash, what's your? I mean, introduce yourself a little bit, and what's your kind of earliest memory of football?
Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing good. It's Mohammed Rashad from Cairo, Egypt. I'm 24. I think I've been a Barca fan for as long as I can remember. My my earliest football memory, I think it's the 2002 World Cup as well. I think we're about the same age, so it makes sense. I've been on Twitter, I think, since 2013.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I've had a few accounts. This is not my first one, but yeah, I've been around for a long time.
Awesome. So what's my next question? Favorite Barcelona moment. So obviously with I think Rash, on your channel you got on your Twitter you've got more like a Messi and Argentina kid, and then Rahul, you've got obviously also mainly Messi on your profile. So what's your favorite Barcelona moment that you watch, mate? So Rahul, you can start again.
Yes, as you said in my profile, I just got one of the epic moments I could imagine, the remontada against PSG. Uh, you know, Messi standing on the advertisement pillar and chanting with the fans, and that would be the most epic comebacks of our generation, if you ask me, because as we all know, we belong to the 90s 95 born group, and since then I've been looking for one of the greatest moments in Barcelona's career, and if you ask me, there are a lot of moments where Barcelona gave us chilling moments, but that really irked me because I literally, woke my wife and kid by jumping out of the bed. And you know how it goes in India because it's always midnight, when the UCL happens, and I just couldn't believe that we came back, and we came back like that was a most memorable one. If you ask me, that would be the most memorable Barcelona moment for me.
Was That was an incredible moment, the remontada. Yeah, I remember that as well, big time. Nobody was expecting it, but then it happened, mate. Yeah, it was incredible to watch that. And how about you? Sorry.
That twirl from Neymar to the dysfunction Marquinhos, and then loft it over right at the top of the box, and then nobody believed that Sergio Roberto would be dropping into the box and put a stick a leg out like that. That was incredible.
No, it's true, man. And Rash, what about you? What's your favorite memory watching Barcelona or Messi over the years?
Yeah, it has to be Iniesta against Chelsea. I'd
was...
say it's joint top with remontada against PSG, but yeah, Iniesta is my all-time favorite. So that moment was a little bit extra special for me.
Yeah, wow, that was that's some good memories, guys. I love that. I remember Iniesta. He took off his jersey, right, and he started going like that around the pitch. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, me too.
No, it's true. It's incredible moments. Those, right? So. Obviously, with this week was very big overshadowed by the European Super League. I discussed it a little bit on my last stream already, but I thought it'd be fun to get you guys' opinion as well. So, what was your reaction when it was announced, and how do you see it now for the future? Rahul, go for it.
It took me by surprise. I mean, eventually coming from the evil himself. So, I did not expect Barca to be there, but given the circumstances, I think financially, Barca considering it or just right on the fence right now. So I believe that it's good that Laporta has put it up for voting, because then we can decide if we really want to go there or here. It's definitely, I mean, UEFA is no good baby. It's an evil organization too, and we just have to go with the bigger evil or the lesser the evil.
Yeah.
So I'm really not happy with the new UEFA's format as well. Perez had a couple of good points as well, because if Barcelona and Real Madrid plays, people will watch, and a couple of old or a club that is not even heard of, people are not going to tune in. This is purely about money. So a couple of clubs being very greedy, especially Real Madrid. I'm sorry for the I'm so sorry about the fact that I'm saying that it's, but it is true, and even the Real Madrid fans should know that this is not the right way, because this clearly shows that they are completely not interested, and the last couple of years is results with the Champions League has not gone their way as well. And to remind that they lost to Ajax, and that was one of the incredible moments. I mean, that is exactly the reason why it should stay in this format. I believe a couple of tweaks here and there it is needed. As Pastor said, they are willing to have a discussion with the UEFA as well, and that is a welcoming sign, because a little bit of fine tuning here and there will make Champions League which is already great. So in my opinion, I just don't believe the European Super League, because it's a couple of greedy clubs. They just wanted to make more money.
It's true. I had a similar opinion on that, but Rash, what were your opinions and how to move forward with this?
Yeah, I think I agree with Raul to an extent, but yeah, we've heard about this for years, but no one really thought it would come that soon. It was always like a fantasy idea or something like that. We didn't know it was. Everyone would agree. Every top club would agree on that in, I think, months or so. So I think that's why everyone was against it at first. Also because I think it was so rushed by Perez. I don't think to this day he still has a clear idea about how he wants it to be. He just was. I think he was just putting it out there to see the reaction of the UEFA, FIFA, the fans around the world, and everything. I don't think he liked that reaction, but all in all, I don't think it's that bad of an idea. It's just not implemented in the best way possible, and it was put out there too soon. Yeah, I think everyone wouldn't be so against it if it was implemented in a better way. Because, like Raul said, we're choosing between two evils here. It's not, everyone's pretending at first like UEFA is saving football, and we all know it's not the case here.
Yeah.
So I think the best way possible is to move forward with the European Super League, but in a way that would make it fair to the small clubs as well. They have to have a chance like the big clubs too, or else there's no point, like Pep said.
No, it's true. It is a little bit of even the UEFA is not the saint in all this. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in the future with everything. Rahul, you want to say something?
Exactly. I mean, the treatment that Eredivisie gets, with the UEFA is one of the key moments, or one of the things that has to be, discussed and debated. Uh, you know, Ajax, being Ajax or PSV, they finish on top of the league, day in and day out, but they don't get, the chance to play in the UEFA directly. That is one of the things, I consider it evil, because there are some leagues with 4 teams, and then they also get another couple of teams to play Europa League, and that is in my opinion, that's just highway robbery from the Eredivisie. At least the top 2 teams who finishes, one can directly get selected, and probably a couple of teams can play and get selected. So what is the point of finishing right at the top with incredible points? And take for example this season, Ajax has been incredible right from the first game, and I just want that part of discussion to be brought in with the UEFA as well.
That's true. It's that was for a little while. Ajax now because of the 18-19 Champions League season, now the winner of the Dutch league gets direct qualification into, or is it one more qualification round? I can't remember now. But yeah, it's really it's really it's really interesting what's going to happen now to the Champions League with the new reform that's going to come and stuff like that. I try to keep on top of it, but it's really hard to keep on top of it sometimes. So
good luck replacing the UCL anthem, though. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know. I would miss that. Imagine if it was Super League without the Champions League anthem. That'd be so sad.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the current season of Barcelona, because obviously last weekend they won the Copa del Rey, and and now we are. I think it's 7 games left in the league. So yeah, I think it's really a close title race in La Liga with Man United. I was going to say Madrid dropping points yesterday. So Rash, what do you think about the remainder of the season? Do you think they can win the title?
Yeah, I'm really optimistic about it. I think we needed that Copa del Rey win more for our confidence than the actual cup thing. And I think Madrid we were always and Atletico Madrid were always bound to drop points. I believe they were the best team in the league since I think November or December or something. Atletico did overachieve in the first, I think, 18 games, 17 games or so. But it was always bound. Also, they have a decent history in in losing their leads in La Liga, especially. So I was always optimistic about it. I think the margin was a little bit too far until like 2 months ago or something. But I think the Champions League exit really helped us. That's why when everyone was complaining about us finishing second in the group and facing PSG instead of Porto, I wasn't really sad about it. Like I thought, if we're gonna play PSG, let's play them now, and just exit the Champions League and focus on La Liga. Since everyone knows we're in a transition season, we're never gonna win the Champions League this year. So yeah, I think it really helped us, and now to an extent we have a good rest between games compared to Madrid. I think this will help us a lot. Everyone who watched Madrid last night and the game before can clearly see how their players are in the physical state. I mean, so yeah, we benefited a lot from that.
No, it's true. I think not playing in Europe is really having it's really helping Barcelona the most at the moment. So yeah, I think it's really fun to see if they can clinch the title. So what are your thoughts on the remaining of the season, Rahul?
To be honest, I was optimistic about Barcelona winning a couple of trophies last season. So if you ask me this season, I'm definitely confident that Barcelona is going to win the title this time around as well. Being a Barca fan is always going to be a tough situation, especially since Neymar left. I guess I wouldn't say in terms of La Liga, but in the European circuit, we have not been able to achieve what we were able to achieve. But since the sacking of Ernesto Valverde, uh, the club hasn't been the same. We brought in Satin, and then we have Coman as well. So the season looks very optimistic in my opinion. The reason being the Copa del Rey comeback which we had, where PK scored the header, that really brought in the fire Barca literally needed, because PK wasn't 100% fit, or he barely passed the fitness test for that match, but he wanted to be there. That really shows the fire inside the dressing room, and that definitely was brought in by Coman, because I wouldn't imagine Setien bringing in that sort of intimidating fire in the dressing room. So the fire is certainly there in the dressing room, which is a welcoming sign.
Yeah.
And as Rash said, Barcelona not being in the Champions League, adds the advantage of us, leapfrogging Real Madrid easily, because they have a pressure of focusing on the midweek, and that really is helpful for Barcelona to focus on the La Liga as well. And dropping the points yesterday was thanks to Betis, and they were really bad yesterday, man. They had a lot of opportunities to score them. So so I'm really optimistic that definitely adding two titles to the cabinet, in the midst of changing, ever changing, team, and the growing team will definitely motivate the Barcelona young players to step it up in the UCL next season.
No, I totally agree. And yeah, I think it's great to see. And what do we think? Someone was in the chat saying if they should sell Braithwaite, but we'll get to that in a moment. I think it was Millie who said that. So yeah, I think it should be interesting to see what's going to happen for next season in terms of the transfers. So now I've prepared a new section in my chat. So Rash, I'm sure you've seen it in what I've sent beforehand. Have you?
Yeah, I did.
It's a quick lightning round. So how we're gonna do it is, and this was actually was a suggestion to me by Millie, and I took it on board because I thought it would be really fun. So I'm gonna go one by one and put a question across, and you can only answer yes or no, and then and we'll discuss it at the end. I've got like 6 or 7 here, so I'm gonna go Rahul and then Rash, Rahul, Rash, like that, and just answer yes or no. So here we go. Rahul, you're up first. So Aguero at Barca.
Yes.
Rash, Wijnaldum at Barca.
Yes.
Okay. Laporta, man for the job. Rahul.
Yes.
Ricky Puig, has he got a future at Barca, Rash?
Yes, definitely.
Frankie de Jong at defensive mid, Rahul.
Yes.
Very good. Messi to win his 7th Ballon d'Or, Rash.
Yes.
I like that. Coutinho's got to go, yes or no? Rahul.
Definitely yes.
Fati, a future Ballon d'Or winner, yes or no, Rash?
Hopefully, yes.
And then the last one, Rahul, Neymar at Barcelona, yes or no?
No.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about this. This was some fun reactions. So I think I'm gonna pick first on Wijnaldum at Barcelona, Rash. What were your thoughts behind that?
Look, from the very first game, I think it was very obvious for everyone why Koeman needed him at Barcelona. Like the two main important aspects of Wijnaldum or of Koeman wanting Wijnaldum at the club. I think first of all the work rate in midfield. Everyone can see that in every big game this season we've suffered from that very much. We've suffered even more so when Frankie plays in defense. Like we need Wijnaldum's work rate. It doesn't have to be Wijnaldum as in Jorginho Wijnaldum. It just has to be someone of that profile. I think we always had someone in our squad like of that profile, even in the Pep days, even with Enrique, even with Rijkaard, all the time we've had someone of that profile. I think we need someone of that profile again. We have Pedri, we have Ricky, we have Frankie, we have Busquets, we have Pjanic, we have literally every profile except this one. Also, I think the main reason Koeman needed to convert to 3 at the back was not having someone like Wijnaldum in midfield. I don't think it's a choice anymore. We have to play 3 at the back until we have someone like Wijnaldum in midfield. We're lacking a lot. I think he will add the verticality as well. Our midfield is all like horizontal play. We don't have that vertical. We don't have that verticality that Wijnaldum added to Koeman's Netherlands, that he adds to Liverpool. He's always the first. Klopp always picks him the first in his midfield. I think solely for that. Like he has like 6 or 7 options in midfield, and he always picks Wijnaldum the first out of all those. I don't think he's the best. I don't think anyone thinks he is the best out of all 7, but like he's the only one that provides that. So that's why I'll take him, yes. Also on a free deal, that's perfect.
Fair enough. Interesting thoughts. So most people in the chat are against you, mate. I'm really sorry. I think
Yeah, I know.
Ahmed is saying I'm against Wijnaldum. There's someone is saying Wijnaldum is 30, so yeah, he's getting a little bit older. But yeah, I mean in terms of profile, the only I think that what comes a little bit close is Moriba, but he's obviously still very young, so you know it's.
No, I don't really think they're the similar profile at all. I don't think that one bit. Moriba is more like Pogba. Is more like Isco. Is more like that profile of player. I don't think is similar to Wijnaldum one bit. Moriba is much more talented. He's more focused on the ball at his feet, not the off the ball movement. Moriba is a much better player, by the way, but he's not similar to Wijnaldum in any way possible. I don't think so.
Okay, fair enough. Good point. I haven't looked at it like that before. So, and you said yes to Aguero, Rahul. Do you like him as a striker, or?
That's because you had me, yes or no. So
Yeah.
probably I would maybe alter it a little bit. If Messi stays, Aguero, yes. The reason is because there is always a good connection between Messi and Aguero when they both played for Argentina. And we don't have a proper striker at Barcelona, and I pretty much believe that Aguero still has a couple of years left in him. Barring the injury issues, he's been an incredible striker for Man City, and I just don't have any replicate the same because he's got the experience of playing in La Liga as well. He's been in Spain. He was with Atletico, and I don't think he will be a flop. Probably what I would do is bring Aguero, and probably if Coman is still pursuing Memphis Depay, I would bring in both because Aguero is going to be a free agent, so it's a free signing. All we have to do is just take care of his wage. So we can use Aguero on and off. Probably well suited if he's okay to play in the La Liga. We can use him in La Liga.
Can you hear me still? A little technical glitch. Let's see if he comes back. Are you still there, Rash?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, maybe we'll pick up on one of the points. So, was it Fatty Ballon d'Or winner? So let's talk about that. Is there any future Ballon d'Or winners in the squad, Rash? What you reckon?
Yeah, Ansu Fati definitely. I think the only issue is the injury at such a young age. So I definitely have my doubts, but like strictly speaking about his talent and mentality, I have no doubt in my head he is going to the very top. I rate him above so many of those mega young stars in Europe right now. I think everyone has forgotten how good he really is, but I hope he'll be back soon to remind everyone.
Nice.
He's really got that X factor in his game.
It's true. I agree with you that I rate him really high as well. Like he already had that cool-blooded like finish in his game, even though I've only watched him like obviously the games that he played, and then he got injured. So that's really sad to see with a young player like that. I'm hoping Rahul will come back soon. He's still frozen. He might need to disconnect and connect himself again. So we'll just carry on. I think he's coming back in. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about about Koeman. What do we think about Koeman and how he's doing?
Mate.
I think you're back. All right, so we kind of
really
skipped
sorry,
to the next question. We started talking about Ronald Koeman and how he's doing. So does he deserve another season? So Rahul, go for it.
In my opinion, yes. He's been very strong with his objectives. He put forward his ideas, and he's sticking to it. And uh, maybe he's been hard on a couple of young players, especially Ricky Puig. But uh, the fact that he's still not willing to sell him, maybe he would, but he wants the best out of Puig as well, because he wants to build his body a little bit more. Uh, but other than that, Coman is a welcome sign, for Barca, especially in the dressing room. He brought in the fire, and he's got the Barca blood in him, and he wants the best for Barca as well. Uh, uh, his ideas has worked, uh, especially given the time that he has taken to make it work. It's been a uh, since it is a transitioning team, and not a lot of experienced people around in the team as well. So I would definitely give him a chance. The fact that Xavi has signed another couple of year deals with Al Sadd.
Did he?
So
Yeah.
exactly. So I'd wait for Xavi for for 1 or 2 years, and till then, I think I don't mind having Koeman as a coach or a manager.
Cool. How about you, Rash? What are your feelings about Koeman's performance so far?
Yeah, I think he's earned it. I think at least he's got to be given another season with a transfer window. I don't think many people realize how good of a job he's done so far. He's came in at a really awful moment for the club.
Yeah.
With all the Messi contract drama and Bartomeu and Laporta, and he, he literally asked for, like, I think 3 or 4 players. Three of them were like free agents, and he was still not given any of his players, and he still got the job done. He won Copa del Rey. He's gonna win the league. I don't think it could have been any better for him in a transition season too. So yeah, I think he's earned it. At least next season, give him the transfer window, the summer transfer window, the January transfer window. Give him next season and see. But like, yeah, I'm really optimistic about him. I think he deserves to be here.
Sorry, yeah, I agree. Sorry, I'm laughing. There's guys in the chat talking about Marcel points. So just to explain this, so via watching my stream, you can earn Marcel points now, and you can redeem those Marcel points by getting a shout out on the stream or a high five from the stream guests. So if you have enough Marcel points, you can redeem those by getting recognition in the stream. So yeah, I thought it'd be pretty cool to include that in the stream. So yeah. Sorry, that was why I was laughing. So I wasn't laughing at you guys, but the chat is discovering the Marcel points right now. So
especially, one other thing I would like to add is that the fan base has always been in split, especially with every coach. That depends on the players that they like or love. Especially, we have a lot of fan bases based on players, but they focus barely because the players are playing for Barca. Pep has been criticized as well for not using Zlatan the right way he was supposed to be. But yeah, you just can't satisfy one single person or one single player's fan base. Now it's a team game, and everybody just have to adapt themselves. And yeah, as you were saying,
Exactly.
Coleman deserves a chance. Yeah.
No, I agree. It's very interesting to talk about it because I know a lot of people are giving him still stick about not using Ricky Puig, which I agree to a lot of degree. I agree to that. But yeah, it's interesting to see that he still brought the team back to quite a high level, in my opinion. We're watching some good football. We're watching a lot of energy on the pitch. Messi is back to his best. So yeah, I can only give him give him credits for that. So yeah, it's really fun to watch that. So let's talk about today's opponents. Is Villareal, coached by Unai Emery, who's obviously a little bit of a meme on Twitter, but yeah, he's still a good coach in my opinion. So yeah. Okay, so Rahul, what are your thoughts of today's game and the opponent? Where are we able to get the win today?
Yes, I think early goals is the way to go with Villareal, because they have a impeccable lineup as well. Because Unai Emery has been splendid, especially coming after Arsenal. He has brought the team together. Villarreal is they had an incredible first 18 game in my opinion, because they were right at the top with Atletico. Even Barcelona and Real Madrid were lagging behind, and Villarreal did really well. Uh, Especially the lockdowns has taken a toll on everybody, and there are situation a team can face an up and down, but Barcelona cannot be taking this team lightly, and they definitely will not, I'm sure. But scoring at least a couple of goals right at the beginning is the way to go against Villarreal. We have to be very strong in the front, and I'm pretty sure, because Griezmann and Messi are right at the front, and especially the key here is with to attack from the left. Jordi Alba has to give us the pass from the left, and yeah. So I think I definitely would see Barca have to win this game, because in order to focus on regaining the title, uh, I'm expecting at least one goal. The way to go at least by halftime.
By halftime, yeah, that I would say same. Yeah. What about you, Rash? What are your points about? What are your thoughts about today's opponent?
Yeah, I don't think there are any easy games for like the rest of the league season. I think we have 7 games left. Uh, like Zidane says, it's 7 finals.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be any easy games. But like today, Villarreal, so one of the teams I like to play. I don't think they'll ever like park the bus or stay behind the ball all the time. Or they're always pressing hard. They always want to play football. So yeah, I don't think it will be that hard today. I think we'll get an early goal, and then we'll take it from there.
Cool. No, I think it's fair to say that it will not be any easy games left. So it's going to be seven finals. Okay, I've got the match day lineup on the screen now. I hope you both had a chance to look at it. So the match day lineup is below me. It's been designed by my buddy Ankur. You guys might know him from Twitter. He's a great Barcelona editor. Does a lot of good edits. Gets a lot of banging edits as well nowadays, like crazy. Anyway, so let's talk a little bit about the lineup. I think it's pretty similar, but let's see how it goes. So what are your thoughts on the lineup, Rahul?
Yeah, I mean it. Three at the back is the way to go against Villarreal, because we have to press them right from the beginning, and having Alba right at the front has to be the key. And Pedri has been exceptional for us this season. It's been bashed for his performance in the UCL, but we were never there. But Pedri has been exceptional. He has taken the opportunity that has been given to him with both hands. In my opinion, he's been great. Busquets has been key as well, because he has mentored Pedri staying in the front.
Yeah.
And it has given him the liberty to move forward and help Messi and Griezmann, the strikers, as well. So De Jong and Busquets being in the center has helped Pedri a lot. So yeah, so looking at the lineup, I'm pretty sure that this game is not going to be a goalless. It is definitely going to run a lot of goals. So even looking at the opposition, Gerard Moreno has been in a brilliant touch as well. Alcacer is fine, but especially playing against Barca might push him a little bit more more to score a goal. But Barca has to be really careful. And the weekend goal, uh, from the defenders is one of the welcoming sign, because Barca is not the team who normally work the scoring rate with the corners or with the defenders headers. It's a welcoming sign. So because Messi and the defenders have been working on the corners, because it's always Barca's way of taking the corners really short.
Yeah.
So it's a welcoming sign that we are crossing the corners right now, because we have a lot of tall defenders now. So it's good.
It's good to see. I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, we have to be really careful against Villareal, because within a flip of a second, they can counter attack you, because they're really quick on counter attack. So Barca has to be careful on that front, especially when they are pressing deep. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I think it's going to be a game a good game for us. It's just that they have to be focused on the defense, especially when Villareal counter attack.
Cool. And your thoughts, Rash? What are your thoughts on the lineup?
Yeah, I think it's the same lineup as the last game. Only difference I think is Dest is back for Sergi. So yeah, I don't think we really have options for now. Many people wanted Pedri rested, but I think there's no room for for any rest right now. So yeah, all in all, I think it's a good lineup. I think I hope we don't, but I think we will need Dembele off the bench, maybe for Dest or something in the second half. But yeah, other than that, I think it's very good. I just hope Griezmann is on his day and finishing his chances, because it's a very important factor in the last 2 months or so.
Cool. And let's do some predictions for the games then, guys. So Rahul, what is your prediction for today's game?
3-1 Barca.
3-1 Barca. Very good. I like that. And for you, Rash, what's your prediction for today?
4-2 Barca.
4-2. Aha, interesting. Yeah. Okay, so we're very positive today. The chat's been very interactive, so I'm liking it a lot. I think I've finished my questions for today, guys. So let's see if we can get some questions from the chat, because I never get really a chance to talk to the chat a lot of it. So we've got Anna in the chat, we have Millie in the chat, we have Ankur in the chat, Todi in the chat. Guys, welcome. I really appreciate everyone that's tuning into these streams. I really enjoy it. There's Amit in the chat. Someone is saying, Rahul, don't be too serious. You have to smile. Then Ankur is saying, Depay or Kane. Okay, that's quite a good one. What do we think, Depay or Kane, Rash?
Yeah, of course, Kane. I don't think it's a contest at all.
No, I guess it all depends on the money situation with that one. Yeah. What about you, Rahul? What's your thoughts on that?
With the ability wise, I would definitely go with Kane. But when it comes to the money front, I would definitely go with Depay.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, last question from the stream. Millie is asking, sell or keep Braithwaite? Rahul, go for it.
If we are to bring in a proper striker, if it is going to be Aguero or anybody else, there's no point of keeping him. So I would definitely sell him, given that there are people to buy him in the first place.
Yeah.
But I would definitely put him in the market. But making sure that we are having a proper striker to replace.
Cool. And Rash, what about you?
Yeah, I don't mind keeping him as well, but I think if I can go with someone like Aguero, so obviously I prefer Aguero. But it's really hard to hate someone like Braithwaite or or wish anything upon him. Is a really good character. He always gives 100% on the pitch.
Yeah,
Maybe he's not
agreed.
the best, but he's always had that good mentality, and he always gives it. Is also this is the type of players I want at my club all the time.
I agree. It's really he's really good. Good in terms of his mentality and stuff like that. There's a guy in the chat, Rash, which is called Mutaj. Do you want to say hello to him? He wants you to say hello to him.
Hello, Mutaj.
All right, so I think I'm gonna leave it at here because the game is in about 5 to 10 minutes. So thanks, guys, for being on the stream. It was really a pleasure having you on. So yeah, have a great game and let's enjoy the game. Forza Barcelona.
Forza Barca.
Yeah, the pleasure is mine.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Ciao,
Yeah,
guys.
be on your
Bye.
show, and thank you, and hopefully we'll be back soon.
No, it was a real pleasure, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do the closing and see you on the timeline. Ciao, ciao.
Cheers, man. Take care. Bye.
All right, that was it, guys. So are we excited for the game? So I'm gonna close the stream here. So I'm really grateful for everyone that was in the chat. It was fun to see the stream bot being interactive with the chat. That was really fun. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep that in for the next stream, and hopefully people will know how to use it next time. So yeah, it was really fun. So yeah, enjoy the game, Forza Barca, and see you on the next stream.